Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. And today, together with Durward, we want to have a look at the question, can you learn a martial art from YouTube videos, for example? And there are lots of channels dealing with martial arts, giving different advice, showing things, showing techniques. And ourselves also, we have this kind of channel where we explain the Aikido techniques. So why are we doing it, and is it really intended to learn for someone from basic Aikido, or what is the purpose of this, and how you should consider our videos? So let's go into the discussion. So my first answer personally would be no. Watching YouTube videos or reading books is not enough to learn a martial art, and to become advanced, definitely not. So the thing is, it's very basic. I mean, first of all, you need someone to train with, so you get a feeling for how the movements work if you have someone in front of you. And you need to train with different partners, which happens in the dojo, or if you go to seminars and exchange with other dojos, with other people, you get the opportunity to practice your movements with many, many people and learn to adapt to different attackers, okay? The second thing is about the feeling and the alignment of your body, which very often you will not see, you will not realize, especially in the beginning. And you need someone, a sensei, someone more advanced, who will be able to help you, show you, make you feel how the technique works, so that then you can try to do it yourself and learn the technique yourself. But just by reading a book or watching video, you will not get this kind of insight. And if you start doing something wrong or not perfectly correct, you might start developing bad habits that will be very difficult to eliminate later on. Okay, so you definitely don't want to learn on your own without a supervisory of someone more advanced who will be able to look at you and tell you to do some corrections in the way you do things. So I will get back to it a little bit later. We will do with Durward a little exercise, the basic kata tedori tai no henko, to show a little bit on this example, based on this example, what I mean.
Okay, so let's take a look at an example of what we mean by needing a partner to train with. So we're going to take the very basic exercise, kata tedori tai no henko. When we practice this particular movement, you know, we need, first of all, just the feeling, the pressure of the attack, just to give us a little bit of something. Now, we can practice just the footwork and the movement to get the basic movements down, but once we have that, then we still need this sort of pressure to feel what it's like when we're turning. If we don't have that, then we may just feel like we're turning, we forget something behind, okay, the hand that gets left behind. So we have to have that feeling of working with our partner, kind of touching into that center line. Okay, so that would be one thing. There's so many different things to discover here. First of all, we need to work on alignment. If our partner starts to push or pull, then we need to be able to feel that alignment. And only our partner can give us that kind of pressure to be able to do that in the moment, right? So I want to be able to, whoa, okay, I need to work on that. I need to work on, being able to be responsive. And so we need to work on, these things. And the partner is necessary in that sense to be able to do these kinds of things. Am I too small? Am I too big? What's my presence? There's just so many different things to work on. So, if we have this alignment, when my partner gives me pressure, I need that pressure from an actual partner to feel how my body lines up. Okay, I could try it without a partner, and okay, this looks good, but does it work? And I wouldn't really know. I would need my partner to do it for me. So there's just an almost infinite amount of things that we can discover, but it needs a partner to be able to actually give us that sort of feedback, so to speak, in the practice.
In Aikido, we also have a weapons practice, right? So let's say I want to learn moving with a weapon, and actually I start doing the basic cuts, like the Ichino Kensuburi, and maybe I'm doing something wrong. Okay, and because I just have seen it in a video on YouTube, I'm doing something wrong, and maybe I'm not even realizing it, that I'm doing it wrong. So I need someone, my sensei in this case, to look at me as I'm doing it and tell me maybe there is something.
Yeah, right. So definitely that, you want to be stable in that back foot. It's got to be, settled down. more of an alignment forward, hips open here. Sword doesn't want to go too beyond his center, although he's feeling out. He needs to have a fullness in the swords. There's a better alignment there. He can take the pressure. So now this is a much better position than what he was doing before. It's not very different, but now it's much better.
And probably a person who doesn't have experience, who has just watched a video, will not even realize these small differences. So if we say that books or YouTube videos are not enough to learn a martial art, then you might ask yourself a question, why are we doing these videos about Aikido on YouTube? And we have two ideas behind, actually. The basic one is we had some questions in the past from our own students who were asking for some videos where they could see the techniques, because sometimes they wanted to practice at home. They wanted to prepare something like review techniques for a test or something like this, and they didn't remember them. So having this kind of videos would help them to remember the technique. If they don't remember the technique, it would help them to review it, okay, and memorize. So this is one thing. And the other thing is, for all the others who are not our students, the idea is to share our specific way of doing the techniques. Because our style is a bit different from most of the styles that you can find in the world, in the Aikido world. We do a lot of explorations, a lot of non-technical stuff, which personally I had been training in another dojo before, and I haven't seen this kind of things. So we thought it would be interesting also to share our way of practicing Aikido, our kind of explorations that help to develop the principles, develop the capabilities of what is behind the techniques, actually, and share it with everyone else, inspire maybe some people to try out different way of doing it. Okay, so that's it about the learning a martial art from YouTube. If you haven't done anything yet, don't believe that you will be able to learn everything just by watching videos. Go to a dojo, find a dojo, join a group, train with someone, and then still you can watch the videos to inspire yourself to getting better and improving your technique and way of working. So hope you liked this, and see you in more future videos on our channel.